The elites living in D.C., the clowns in the White House, they couldn't care less about the global chaos. They're far more focused on brainwashing our nation into voting for Kamala Harris, the first Indian, Jamaican, Canadian to run for president, right? Got that? But when CNN sends an awkward white dude into a barbershop wearing, well, this getup here to ask black men about Kamala, and when they don't give him the answers that CNN was hoping to hear, the host looks into the camera and says that they don't know what they are talking about. Just take a look at this.
Is Kamala going to make you a little more likely or less likely to vote Democrat?
Well, hold on, first, Ray, hold on, Ray. Is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I'm going to let her speak on that. But to me, no.
Oh, is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I share that same view.
Wow, is Kamala black? Yes or no?
I heard she was. I heard she's half black and half Asian.
When I played that audio on my SiriusXM radio program on Thursday, many callers who self-identified as African-American were quick to tell me that those men were the exception, not the rule. Some described them as low-information voters, no different than you'd find among whites.
Yes, you just heard those words. Now, there's actually some other funny parts of this CNN segment, offensive as well. After the black men explained their views on Kamala and race, you heard the white man of authority calling them low information voters. And that's not how the majority of black people think, he went on to say. You just can't make this up, can you? Joining me now, host of the Vince Everett Ellison Show on X, YouTube, and Rumble, Vince Everett Ellison. Also here, the founder and president of IKnowGod.us, John Amanchukwu. All right, guys, I don't think that reporter actually dresses like that ever. I'm not sure why he was pacing around and they put him in sort of that outfit. But Vince, first your reaction to literally the anchor on CNN. It kind of sounds like what a white supremacist would sound like, no?
Well, he's a white Democrat, and they've always told black people how to think. And if you don't think the way they want you to think, they think you're supposed to be put in jail or killed. You know, these people are a bunch of perverts, liars, psychopaths, and anti-Christian bigots. These black men aren't stupid. They know what black is, just like me and John know what being black is. There's nothing wrong with being white. There's nothing wrong with being Indian. But the worst thing you can do, the most unpardonable sin in the black community, is to pass. And Kamala Harris is trying to say she's black to get the black vote. And black people aren't falling for it. They're just not falling for it. She's not one of us. If she was one of us, she wouldn't have bought Megan Thee Stallion on the stand, shaking her behind in people's faces. She wouldn't be voting to abort children up to the 9th month. She wouldn't be voting to bring illegals over the border, take your guns away, and trap children in failing schools. This is not what black people want. We know what we want. She's not one of us. They're trying to gaslight us, and we ain't buying it.
So offensive. And the fact that CNN thinks that they can go out, get information from people, and instead of taking their opinion and just playing it, they want to, again, change it, twist it. Why do they feel so empowered to say they're low information voters? What an insult, John.
They sent in the proverbial white dude for Harris to tell a bunch of black people that they don't know what it means to be black and what black people look like and things of that nature. How condescending can the Democrat Party be? They've been condescending for far too long. They think that we are low information voters because for some reason or another, we continually vote for their political party. But President Trump has done a phenomenal job in bringing black voters to the Republican Party. He's trending around 24% right now with blacks. And Kamala Harris is scared. She's shaking in her boots. And amongst the black community, if you deny your blackness for the sake of trying to fit in with another people group, you lose all credibility. Kamala Harris has no credibility, no street cred in the black community. And this punk that came into the barbershop trying to tell these black men that they're low information voters, that wouldn't work on my side of town. It wouldn't work at all. No. He wouldn't make 5 seconds in the barbershop.
Well, we don't know the end of the clip. No, I'm kidding. Well, so you know who's resurfaced, and now he's actually speaking, is her ex-boyfriend, Montel Williams. He's lecturing America about civil war now. Let's play this clip.
Let's start focusing on how we protect this and stop firing up those idiots who really think that they can, because at the end of the day, what do you want? want to eat out of the garbage can? Because that's what's going to happen. If we go to a civil war, remember, more deaths in the American Civil War than any other conflict since.
30 seconds to each of you. She loved being on his arm and getting on the red carpet early in her career. She's still getting a little bit of benefit from him. Vince, first to you, then John.
Was Montel crying? That's the Democrat Party black man, a sniveling coward punk. That's Montel Williams, and that's the reason why he had her on his arm. She made a fool out of him, and he still don't know it.
And there he
Williams.
is sitting at the table there and just kind of drinking the Kool-Aid that they want people and these voters to try and buy, John.
You know, the Democrat Party wants to put boys, you know, in feminine napkins. They want to put fingernail polish on men. They love to dress black men up in dresses with hairy legs and beards, sometimes thicker than mine. I'm sick of these perverts, these cowards and these lunatics. Listen, can we get back to sanity? Go to Kamala Harris's website and you won't find anything about policy. She has none, and nor does the Democrat Party. But on the other side, we're talking about reducing inflation. We're talking about saving babies in the womb. We're talking about putting Americans back to work and closing our borders.
American dream.
That's right. That's what we're talking about. And we want to close our borders so that criminal, illegal aliens will no longer come into our nation and take jobs from who?
Well,
black people.
There you go.
I thought you would enjoy that CNN clip in Montel, and we all did enjoy your commentary. Vince and John, have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. We'll be back.
All right. We know you'll be back, and we'll be back after a very quick break. We'll tell you why the left is celebrating Kamala Harris as a black woman boss. Can't make